continuing on with X Guard, say Chris is playing it, and we're here. From my perspective, Chris can move me in 4 directions, okay? So I kind of want to be able to close that down. So if I can snag Tyrone's, not the arm that Chris is using to secure my leg on his shoulder, but the other hand, I can snag it with one hand. If I pull it up and Chris tries to extend me, I've really got good base from this position. He needs this arm. If I can pull his shoulder off the mat, even better if I use 2 hands. Do your stuff now, bro. And now this can buy me time. I can keep this grip. Maybe I can start to find this, pull this leg through, drop my knee down, and possibly I can now back step and try to work some passing position. So let's look about if Chris starts to snag that sleeve. So from our position here, it's really all about, so he's really 3 options. He can grab it with his lead arm and pull that up. He can grab it with the other arm and pull it up. And he can grab it with 2 hands. We don't want this. So take a back step. So the second he finds this, it's all about me taking the slackness and the looseness out of this wrist lapel or material here. It's not just about bringing my hand on top, because if I just bring my hand on top and break that grip, there's too much slack here. So I want to be winding it around. So as I wind it around and I bring it over the top, keep your grip strong, and then I can just push that off, and immediately if I push it off, he's re-grabbing. So from that position then I can start to work my sweeping game. The second I break the grip, so he's found it, I just take the slack off. Now from there I'm back into my hold, off balancing and getting his hands on the mat. That's if he uses his lead arm. If he uses his forearm, again there's no anti-clockwise and clockwise. You're just gonna have to take the slack out of that lapel. So I'm coming underneath, then I'll bring my little finger towards his little finger and basically pop that off. If Chris's leg is further back, I can pull him forward, and then I have the grips and I can start working my sweep. What I don't want is him finding this with this hand and then getting 2 hands. If I end up in this position, this would be very difficult for me to try and break. Probably from here, if I did make a mistake of getting here, I would be getting my head out the back door and kind of nullifying that. So if he gets a double grip, I'm not going to break it, but if he has single grips, just take the slack out of this material around, pop it off, and then make him put his hands on the mat with your 4 off balances in 4 directions.